8 days ago, contact with Galactic Federation Trooper Squad Bravo was lost. Locate Federation troopers and render assistance. Oh! We got zombies in a Metroid game! Drawing energy from Phazon. Transmission failed due to atmospheric interference. Let's find out what was going on here. Data cycle 714.2, Cosmos, final report. While on patrol in the Dashes system, we engaged an unknown space pirate frigate. The enemy frigate was crippled and it crashed on the planet Aether. We followed the pirates, but our ship was damaged by a storm as we entered Aether's atmosphere. Heavy magnetic activity during the storm disabled our comm systems. Upon landing, we split into 2 units, one to set up an ops base, the other to repair the ship. Each unit was doing fine, no problems. Until they appeared. So, the GFC Marines were overrun. Here is Captain A. Exeter. Overrun by strange, anomalous creatures that looked like splinters but behaved very, very different. J. Brode. We have G. Haley. S. Milligan. And F. Triplete. And over here, we have a very special crate. This is a Galactic Federation Ordnance Crate. Tactical data suggests the presence of a personal weapon system within this crate. Use of heavy force required to eliminate the crate. Inside this crate is our missile launcher. That was fast. So we have our missiles back. Yay. Unfortunately, that triggers an attack by these things. Morphology: Dark Splinter. Darkling-possessed insectoid predator. The alien symbiote within the Splinter augments its strength and durability. Threat level raised. These are the creatures that attacked the GFS troopers. And as you can see, they're much more resilient than the standard splinters that we've been fighting. They also do more damage. We should be able to get up to that door if we can. Because there's another one of these weird doors over here. This one's green. We can't do anything about that. Let's get some missiles back. Look around. Oh, right. This ship. The GFS Tyr. And her class patrol ship used to transport Galactic Federation Marines. Vessel has sustained heavy combat damage because they had a fight with the space pirates. Also, if you come in here, you can actually find the names and rankings of every member of the squadron. And yes, you can actually find every single one of these individuals somewhere in the vicinity. We also have a secondary map here. Every single one of these guys perished here on Aether, and every single one of them has a log entry that you can find in the area. Let's grab this map. What? 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 What the heck was that? Can I pull that off again? Wow, I'm glad I got that on video. What the heck was that? So let's see our new downloaded map here. Zoom out, and we can see the entire area, including this thing, which incidentally appears to be what was overlooking the area. We can get out the side here. I want to make sure I'm not missing any scans in this room. What does this thing even say? Galactic Federation data terminal is inactive. Memory core damaged, unable to restore access. Seek individual log entries in trooper armor suit systems. Yes. So feasibly, all their data logs would be in that device, but because it's damaged, well, we can't use it. Also, this damaged piece of powered art. Holo projectors are offline. Combat damage appears final. Repairs are unlikely. Oh, that's sad. And here we have a new device, the Kinetic Orb Cannon. Fires small spherical objects at high speeds. Scan interface panel to bring the cannon online, then enter the hologram to fire. We didn't have these in Metroid Prime 1, as far as I can remember. But we did have something sort of similar in that we had to insert our orb into certain mechanisms to make them work. Doing so here will bring up a cannon to shoot us to new heights. This is why we needed the missile launcher to get through this door. We also have this little tunnel here, and I believe we can get through it. Come up here, and while we can't get through this weird door, that's very obviously a power bomb door, we can, however, get this log from Craney, which is one I tend to forget to grab. Anyway, we'll pop this open and venture inside. There is this guy over here in this little cubby. Don't forget him either. Denny's. There's this guy, which is a door of some sort. We can drop down here and immediately get attacked by our old friends, the War Wasp. Airborne insect equipped with a venomous stinger capable of shearing steel. Target can fire blasts of energy at foes. Yes, these are slightly different than our bargain brand War Wasp from planet Talon 4. You can also see there's another cannon in the floor here. I don't think there were any... Anyway, we can scan this, I think? Yes. This allows us to use the Kinetic Orb Cannon. However, we can't get back the way we came because that one door is shut. Oh, right. These gizmos over here. These are kind of like crates. Most of the materials used to make it are indigenous to Aether. It is sturdy, but not indestructible. They're the crates from Talon 4 or the GF crates, but they're Aether native. And now we can come in here. Scan this War Wasp Hive. And then destroy it, so it doesn't spawn any more War Wasps. Let's also destroy that one before it spawns any War Wasps. And that one as well. I don't know if that's gonna hit. It hit. Okay. Huh? Oh, right! There's another one up here. There's also something else up there. Looks kind of interesting. Can't really see it from there. Is this a scan too? No. That thing is going to keep spawning War Wasps, isn't it? Let's move away from it then. Go away. Give me those missiles, though. So, what do we have here? Well, there's a cannon, and then there's a control panel hidden in this little nook. Power restored to Kinetic Orb Cannon. But before we use it... Go away. Go away. Go. Stop circle strafing around the tower so I can't hit you. This wall up here. Structural analysis complete. Wall section is structurally unsound. Explosive damage may cause it to weaken. We need to hit this with a missile, which will further break it. And now we can use the Kinetic Orb Cannon to fire through it and destroy it. And now we can see the War Wasp Hive up here that is continuing to spawn War Wasps. Let's get rid of that. There also appears to be a strange structure up there made of like blue or purple. But before we can do anything with that, we're going to need another power-up. So let's just roll through this hole. Look around for anything interesting. You can kind of see it from here. There it is. But it's out of scan range, so we can't do anything with it. However, this individual. This is a strange-looking creature. Bioscan complete. Target has been dead for 8 cycles. Trace amounts of unknown chemical present in target. It has an effect similar to mummification on dead biomatter. Further analysis required to determine chemical's effect on living biomatter. Let's not find out. But whatever this thing is, it's been mummified for a long time. Let's go up here. Rocket-powered elevator. I'm going to split this into 2 episodes, and I know exactly where I'm going to do the split. Venturing up here, we can find a few more of these dead individuals. Target has been dead for 8.1 cycles. Target's size and muscle mass suggest heavy combat training. It's likely it was a warrior of some kind. The lack of gear, armor, or weapons is curious. Perhaps they were taken by others of its kind? Target has been dead for 8.1 cycles. Despite the presence of local animals, target corpse has not been disturbed. Scans suggest the presence of a toxic biochemical within the target. This may explain the lack of carrion feeding. Is there anything in here that I need to be worried about? Oh yeah, these. Can I scan them? Please, 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 please. Scan, scan. I almost got them. We'll get back. Well, there's more elsewhere. We'll get them then. We can roll in here and discover our very first save station. let us save here. Quick scan. And a recharge. The save station is also very important because there is this blockage here. And it is composed of telluric alloy. Looking down below, there's a missile expansion down there, so we'll be coming back here at some point, at least for that. What do we have here? Mechanical analysis complete. Device is part of a compromised security system. Only a basic door systems remain online. Can I scan these? Do they have a scan? They do. Unable to scan object. Unknown energy field is scrambling the scan wave. Field is localized and holding at a steady level. Further investigation advised. We also have these pods around the room. Units identified as Hybrinetic stasis chambers. Life signs of hibernating bioforms within the chambers are steady. Chambers are made of a number of exotic metals. It would be quite difficult to breach them with conventional weapons. Venturing across the threshold activates a security barrier. And then we are attacked by a number of splinters. There's also a very large cocoon above us. But before we can do anything about the splinters, they are promptly attacked and subsumed into dark splinters. Let's get rid of these. 2 charge shots is all it takes to get rid of them. 2 charge shots or 2 missiles. Because the charge shot basically has the same power as a missile. It does have the different levels of charge do actually do different amounts of damage. But once we take care of this last guy here, our chunky friend here pops out. Let's give him a scan. Ouch. This is an alpha splinter, alpha male of a war pack, gigantic predator. Very swift and strong, it uses ramming attacks to defeat its foes. This is the only one in the game, so you're going to want to scan him. Also, he can predict your attacks, and like if you're doing a circle strafe thing, he will do like aim ahead of you. Note he doesn't have a health bar, because doing enough damage to him causes this rift to open, and he will be subsumed as well, creating the Dark Alpha Splinter. Alpha male of a Darkling war pack, gigantic predator with symbiote enhanced strength, speed, and armor. This is our boss, and he is also able to attack us with projectiles that do a lot of damage. Also, it should be noted that I can't do the speed attack thing anymore with missiles because of the way the gun is programmed. Because whenever I launch missiles, it's only the small end of my cannon that opens. However, defeating him will get us a purple credit and reveal something. Unknown technology. System alert. Unknown item acquired. The alien technology has bonded to armor systems. Threat scan complete. No negative impact on suit performance. We are now free to move on. But all the doors, if you notice, have locked behind us. That one with green, that one with purple, and that one with orange. This is the only way forward. So maybe up here, we can find out what the heck's going on around here. Ooh, pretty. We're not alone. Do not be afraid. I am U-Mos, Sentinel of Luminoth. Please listen and hear of our world's peril. Long ago, a cosmic object fell to our planet, Aether, exploding with great force. A rift was torn in time and space, and a strange power flowed over the world. Where once there was one Aether, there were now two, one of light and one of shadow, each existing in its own dimension. It was the end of peace on Aether, for a new race was born that day on the Dark World, one filled with hate and terrible power. They are the Ing. The Ing are creatures of shadow and darkness, knowing nothing of peace or mercy. For decades we stood against them, yet we now lie on the verge of defeat. When Dark Aether was born, our planetary energy was divided, half for our world and half for theirs. Should one world gain control of this energy, the other will perish. Before you arrived, the Ing had stolen a device from us, one that collects planetary energy. With it, they have weakened our planet to the verge of collapse. But fortune smiled upon us this day, for the energy transfer module is now bounded to you. With it, you can help us restore our world. You are our only hope, Samus. Should we fall, the Ing will look to the stars for new planets to ravage and conquer. Your species could be their next victims. The Ing have taken our energy to 3 temples on Dark Aether. Find these temples and transfer the energy from them to our own. I have updated your map system with the location of another temple. There is knowledge there that can help you on your way. I have also updated your translator module. You can now access devices and doors coded with violet holograms. Many lands are now open to you. Prepare well for your journey. The Ing now know you possess the energy transfer module. They will try to recover it at all costs. Return to me once you have restored the energy to a temple. I will aid you as I can. May the light of Aether shine upon you. With that, he heals us to full. And let's get a good scan on this guy. Morphology, Luminoth, U-Mos. Indigenous sentient species of planet Aether. Subject is U-Mos, a Sentinel of the Luminoth, guardian of his species and the sacred temple. We also have Energy Controller. The unit regulates planetary energy in the sector and is linked to a global energy network. Initial analysis complete. Chamber holds a collection of several types of energy. Notable types include solar, bio, and geothermal energy. Unable to measure exact power levels with current scan equipment. Watch him gather the moths. Anyway, turn to our right here, and we are now able to scan these. These are our lore entries, and we will be able to read them at a later time. But for now, we now have a task set before us. We must recover the light of Aether from dark Aether and return it to light Aether. Doing so will cause dark Aether to cease to exist. This is the nature of the planet side that we reached through that portal when meeting our dark doppelganger. We can now get through this door, which is pathway to Aegon. Beyond the pathway to Aegon's sector lies. So the story goes as thus. As soon as we scan this guy, this light flyer, he'll become important later. Target mechanoid is quite durable. It can fire bursts of energy in combat. Yes, it can. Certainly can. And it does a lot of damage. Anyway, the story goes as thus. A meteor similar to the one that struck Talon 4 landed upon Aether. Aether being a very unstable planet, was divided in two, birthing Dark Aether, where the Luminoth are the peace-loving race of Aether, the Ing are the war-loving race of Dark Aether, and the two have been in conflict ever since the meteorite landed. Before we arrived on Aether, Dark Aether had nearly succeeded, and the Ing would have been the dominant species. But now that we've reclaimed the energy transfer module from them, we have the potential to turn the tide of battle back in favor of the Luminoth and Aether. Finally, they got the Splinter cocoon. Destroying the structure will eliminate the splinter inside, but it will also alert other splinters nearby. Let's launch a missile right there. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Let's go around this way and get through this door. Oh, wait. I can't because they broke open. Let's see if we can't get rid of them before this takes place. Come on, go away. Nope. Oh, we got some dark ones. I think just you? Nope, there's one. Get out of here. Alright. Let's pop in here real quick. And grab ourselves an energy tank. Very nice. Now, let's see. Where are we supposed to go next? Not that way, I don't believe. Or maybe that way. The other option is this way. No. We are meant to go this way. Come back through here, avoid those guys, roll through a hole. You know, standard Metroid stuff. We really should find a save station. Or else this video is just going to keep going and going and going. I think I can find one pretty early on in Aegon. Beyond this door, the path to the Aegon wastes lie. Once fertile plains, now sand-scorched and ruined by war. May life thrive there again one day. And behind door number 2, we have yet another Luminoth. However, this one is particularly special because this goes under Keybearer lore. We'll find out more about that at a later time. Another one of these green guys. Also, before we venture down into the Aegon Wastes, after I scan this, right here is our first missile expansion. So, down we go. Always like the little hand things on these elevators. I don't know why. They look kind of cool. As if it's like holding the elevator in place. It doesn't make much sense on the upper part of the elevator, but whatever. We are greeted by some Lumites. Photosynthetic flying insectoid. Relatively harmless in shadows, powerful and invisible in the light. We also have a Luminoth here. Target has been dead for 1.1 decacycles. Body has been badly damaged by sandstorms and heat exposure. Judging by the number of blast wounds, the target was dead long before the desert got to it. We also can scan the grass. Sandgrass. Indigenous strain of grass adapted to desert climate. Plant requires no moisture to survive, relying exclusively on solar energy for sustenance. What an interesting form of plant life. Welcome. Welcome to Aegon Wastes. Let's find a freaking save room, how about that? Luckily, I do believe there's one right over here, on the right side of the room. Unfortunately, we gotta face against this sand digger. The sand diggers, they're annoying. They're weird as well. They just sort of do that. They're very bizarre. But anyway, let's get in here. Oh, scan! Sand bats! These are those creatures that were flying out of the save room from earlier. Back in Temple Grounds. Or, no, that's the Sky Temple. Sand bats! Small airborne predator pack. Contact with targets can cause minor damage. Targets travel in flying swarms. This is one of the two rooms I believe they appear in normally. The other is a morph ball tunnel room. Anyway, let's save, because this has been going on for far too long, and I am dividing this into 2 episodes, but whatever. Next time on Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, we will venture deeper into the Aegon Wastes and see what we can find waiting for us. This is Xana520, signing out.